And it was a strike, yep. And it was the strikeout on the very top of the fucking zone.
Hey,
that is exactly why
shut the
ABS
fuck
needs
up,
to be
dumb
in the
bitches.
game.
God damn,
That's
I gotta
why it
start
needs
this
to.
thing. Fuck. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sideline Smoke Break. I am your host, the Bearded Wonder. The two fuckers flip me off and arguing and running their cocksuckers, the Maverick and Murdoch. They're already starting shit. We'll see what's going on. Welcome back to the Sideline Smoke Break.
Muting us.
Fucking goddamn.
Motherfucking touch your fucking beard sexually next time I see you.
You know what? I hope
it's happening. You think that little bit of gray is a lot? You wait till I get a hold of it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Goddamn. Already starting the night off hot. Fucking calm down a little bit, you know?
No, you want to get back
hot, huh?
Fucking shit. It's already been.
Fuck your.
It's not great. It's not that great.
It's perfect.
Please explain how this is such a perfect system.
Chase Burns, Tyler Stevenson just challenged. Strike 3, innings over. 2 runners in scoring position. Use your challenges wisely. Know what balls and strikes are. Tyler Stevenson, great at it.
You are literally taking the humanity out of the game by doing that. Taking it completely away.
Why? Because now you don't have guys in the dugout like, come on, buddy, you fucking suck. You're blind. Your mom took it in the ass last night. That's the only thing you're taking out of the game. That is literally the only thing you're taking out of the game.
No, you're not. You're fucking up. Like, think about the couple who have practiced their whole entire life of framing that ball perfectly to just get that off chance of getting that strike call. It was a ball, but it was a strike because they have practiced that perfect framing job.
And 90% of the time, that still comes into play because each team only gets 2 challenges, Chris. 2! It's not 15 per batter per inning.
They don't just get 2 challenges. If you keep on getting that challenge right, then you keep that challenge and you can keep on going. It's not just 2 challenges.
You still have to get it right, which proves the umpire wrong, and which keeps people from fucking arguing.
You are fucking with his livelihood. You are fucking with the ump's livelihood. Because at the end of the day, they still get graded.
Challenge. Mute this bitch. Mute
this bitch. Fucking mute both of us. Tired of hearing this fucking
shit. All right, well,
put the dicks back in your ear if you don't want to hear me no more.
What'd you say? What?
I said, put the dicks back in your ear if you don't want to hear me no more.
Fucking Clinton's dick in your mouth, bitch. My bad. Still, couldn't hear with that fucking in there. Fuck.
Anyway.
No, the ABS system.
Hey, listen, I will agree with you on one thing about the ABS. They didn't take it far enough. It needs to do fair foul. If you're going to do it, do it.
Then what's the point of having an umpire?
Then don't. If that's all you're worried about, then don't. 4 motherfuckers for every game doesn't have a job.
That's essentially what's happening.
Wait, hold on. That's right.
Already starting it.
Fucking commie-loving, cock-sucking motherfuckers. You know what?
You're the guy that if they take the ABS away, now, fucking Angel Hernandez, motherfucker, every umpire becomes Angel Hernandez in your fucking eyes. So they try to fix it. Now it's, oh my God, they're all going to be out of a fucking job.
You're essentially the Dennis Rodman of our group. You would love to go suck him off. You would love to go suck him off.
You just mad because you don't have cool friends like that?
Fucking loving Asian dicks over here.
Mind your business, Hope.
I actually like the strike zone they present though, because it makes the umpire have the same strike zone for the same player. Like it's not. You're not getting like the guy that's got a shoebox that day, or the guy that's got. It holds them to a set standard, which makes them more consistent. Which hopefully in the future, ABS will be not used as much for balls and strikes, but more for like outer safe at the plate or outer safe in the base pass too.
Take over the game.
I mean, it's technology, man. I ain't gonna fucking say it.
It's like saying steroids ruin baseball.
That's
like
too.
saying steroids ruin baseball.
But I think they should let them do that because so we can see some home runs.
Well, not only that, just as the amount of time that they play consecutive days, playing hurt, playing sore.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can validate something like that. I can validate taking steroids. It made me feel great. I felt like I was 16 years old again. West Bay,
Yeah.
that was last year for you. But
That's my
how you felt is how it made me feel. I don't think it's. What's the fastest pitch you've ever gone against, West Bay?
No, we had that kid that threw 95, 96.
Matt Marksberry from Norwood. I'm pretty sure that was his name. Matt or Mike, one of through 95. Keith Becker through 92, 93. It's still hand-eye coordination. Yeah, you can swing the bat a hell of a lot harder because you're a hell of a lot stronger. But look, right there, Reds just got fucked on a challenge on Sal Stewart. But I'm not going to cry and throw a fit because it's on the game.
I'm not going to cry and throw a fit about it. I'm just saying there are no.
That's what you've been doing.
There's no parameters for this.
It's called the strike zone.
Just like our last podcast.
Strike zone.
It was what, a quarter of an inch that the ump called it a strike, but it was a ball.
Yeah.
Where are the parameters set for that to where the ump doesn't get fucked for that?
He's not getting.
They are
not
judged.
Getting fucked for that. If Aaron Hernandez was an umpire for 15 fucking years, they're not being judged in any way, shape, or form that's affecting their lifestyle. So what does it fucking matter?
Well, because Aaron Hernandez got taken away from behind home plate a lot of the time.
Aaron Hernandez? He killed somebody, didn't he?
Not Aaron Hernandez. Angel Hernandez. He got taken from back behind home plate because of how shitty his ball to strike ratio was. He was calling strikes when they were actually balls, clear balls. So they took him away from behind the plate.
Right. I mean,
my next point that keeps a lot of this from happening. Sports betting's running rampant right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's that.
Now you cannot have an umpire behind the plate fucking shit up as long as the team challenges bullshit calls.
That's kind of, I
another way of keeping them honest.
Right. And like I said, I like the standardized strike zone.
I want the parameters set for like the actual good umpires who like,
right.
I called this a strike, but it was a quarter inch out of the fucking zone.
Right. Yeah, they do grade them.
They still get, they get penalized based on that.
I don't think it's penalized necessarily on, I don't think.
Because they're supposed to be within a certain percentage at the end of the game.
Right, and I would hope
a certain percentage on their strike call.
And I would hope that they would understand a quarter of an inch. I mean, it's personal fucking humanity. Or better yet, sit behind the plate and you try and call balls and fucking strikes from behind the damn plate. You know what I mean? And see how many you get right and compare the two. And
that's what I want.
But
I want to know what an everyday person, maybe with a little bit of experience, maybe none, how they would call a strike or a ball at 95 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see that.
Get behind home plate and let's do this shit live.
Because you're still 25 feet behind the plate.
Okay, we can still see.
But it's not the same perspective. I'm talking about the exact perspective as an umpire in the games.
We got Zoom on our phone, right? We can zoom in.
You can zoom in on his dick.
Right. We could do that.
Unlike yours, I have to zoom in on yours to see it. You don't have that problem with me. But you can zoom in on it if you want.
Listen, just because you got a orangutan tag knot.
Man.
Well, me just sit here and brag all the time about it.
And
I'm glad to see that you're not wearing your fucking Houston Astros hat. I'm really, really glad to see that.
Bro, I got pissed off at them this weekend. It wasn't even their damn fault. We showed up to the game. We start stretching, start tossing. Game in front of us ends. Coach is like, hey, Jimmy, you seen any of the Blue Sox? And I'm like, no, I ain't seen nobody. Umpires are out in the parking lot, though. And he's like, well, I guess I better check my phone. About 20 minutes before that. So 40 minutes before our game started, the other coach had texted and said he didn't have enough players. They forfeited. So we got out there in our uniforms and fucking hottest day of the year so far. And hey, we hit batting practice.
Yeah.
That didn't do nothing. That didn't do nothing but fuck my swing up. I hit a home run and that was it. All mechanics went out the window. I started letting go with one hand. Fucking hurt my old man titty. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done.
You need to go get work done on it.
I'm not that old.
Not
I'm
yet.
old, but not that old. Not yet.
But I mean,
it's already
like,
better.
Do you want to get a lift on them? Don't want it sagging down a little bit too much.
I got something you can lift on.
You know what? I
Just put it in your mouth so the swelling goes down.
You know what? For you, sweetheart, I just want you to have a little bit of perky now. Okay, just a little bit of perky.
Hey, Matt, you just get in the frame a little bit more, buddy. And you go that way. There you go, right there. Now you're centered.
He doesn't look.
It's hit it there, and you ain't got no ear.
Now it's all crooked and shit.
Deal with it, bitch.
How's that?
Yeah, I'm cool. Anyway, no, I like the standardized strike zone for everybody, so it doesn't mean like you don't get an umpire that guy's just got a shit like. I don't know how the person is. He seems like a cool guy off the field, but on the field, Bryce Harper's kind of a dick.
Fuck Bryce Harper. Not just the umpire. Fuck Bryce Harper.
Anyway.
Violence is the answer when it comes to Bryce Harper.
I hate Bryce Harper. I hate Shohei Ohtani's fucking dog.
But you gotta admit,
I hate Bryce Harper because he knows how good he is.
Yeah, he's fucking good. And
but the problem is he lets everybody else know how good he is in an arrogant, I'm a fucking cocksucker way.
But my thing, too, is like, you can't get an umpire that's just had a bad thing with Bryce Harper the day before, get behind the plate the next night, and be a dickhead to him and call fucking shit that's kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? So at least it's like a checks and balances in a way.
I mean
this Reds game's like fucking West Bay's bedroom on a Friday night. There's just wood flying everywhere. Literally, I've seen 5 fucking snap bats in the last 10 minutes, and they're like flying across the field.
Yeah,
fucking just all over the place.
Just broken knobs everywhere.
Broken ass knob.
Anyway,
but you don't have to pick them up with your mouth.
I think in a way it's just a good checks and balances, you know, as far as the strike zone goes, because like I said, man, you're gonna get those guys that's just gonna have a bad day the day before and come out and fuck a team hard. We've seen it happen before. Fuck, we've probably fucking remember like when we umpired, you know, we probably fucking thought about it a couple times, but we didn't.
Right.
You know.
It's too fun with those kids.
Dude, talking shit behind the plate was so much fun.
Right.
Especially the older kids.
Yep. Yeah, the older kid. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That was probably some of the funnest baseball times I've had, and that wasn't even playing the damn game. It was just being there, umpiring it.
Man, nothing's better though, and West Bay can attest to this. Nothing's better than umpiring like the 7, 8-year-olds that are like third year, like they're just in their second year of coach pitch, and they're out there making diving plays and throwing kids out from their knees and shit. You're like, God,
right?
Damn, kid, like. And then like just the look of pure joy on his face is just like, it's fucking awesome, man. Like, it's so cool seeing that shit. But nothing's cooler than umpiring all the championship games.
Out of that, Bryce Harper.
And fucking yeah.
Chase Burns, I will pay you.
So much
I will
fun.
pay you a 100% best blowjob you ever got by Chris Westbay if you hit him in the face with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, he hit Chase Burns with the ball. You motherfucker.
Ooh, right in the thigh. Good thing he got fucking thighs. He's got a case of the thickums in the thighs.
Fuck
He's
you,
gonna
Bryce
Charlie
Harper.
horse like a motherfucker. He's already
right in his ass. It's like, ow.
But no, and I mean, as far as like,
wait, that almost hit him in the back of the sack.
Almost got him right in the tank. But no, I mean, Wes Bay, to your point, it's like,
Hold on. What would the IL listing be?
Hurt groin.
15-day to testicle contusion.
Baseball and ass.
Testicle brucitis.
Imagine the massage therapy for that.
Better get one of the Deshaun Watson ones.
Please, Deshaun Watson, if you ever see this, don't take him seriously. You don't need any more cases, bro. Just saying. I guarantee he never thought about baseball. Like,
bro,
if I feel the ball and it hits me in the nuts, somebody's got to touch me.
I'm hard. Is that okay?
Yeah, right.
Lower.
It's the southeast air conditioning you have blowing in here right now.
There's a tent propped up if you want to get inside of it.
Westbait get in there the only way he knows how, on all fours. Oh wait, that's in front of it.
I'm sliding in with fucking R. Kelly's baby oil.
Why not?
Who's
Just have the guy
baby
piss
oil?
on him.
P. Diddy.
You say Diddy's fucking baby oil?
Yeah, I'm sliding right in there with Diddy's baby oil.
Little fucking
Johnson
freak.
and Johnson.
Why? You don't want to use you don't want to use an R. Kelly piss?
Little J&J. Followed up by some KY.
Anyway, but I mean, like, as far as fair and foul goes, I mean, I don't disagree with you either, but I understand your point about the humanity and the mistakes, and we're all human and we make mistakes sometimes. I get that, and I get the old time baseball field and umpire. I mean,
Chris, you woke up this morning,
huh?
Nothing. You said we all make mistakes. I said, yeah, Chris, you woke up this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's a good way to keep the home plate umpires, at least. It gives you a standard. It doesn't give you, well, my judgment of this rule is this. That's why I'm calling it this way. It gives you a standard to stay by. So it's like, hey, you know the standard now. Hit it. And I think, and like I said earlier, I think the more consistent the umpires become, we will see the less of the challenges for the balls and strikes, but more or less on the base pass, maybe a close play at home plate that the umpire didn't have the right angle or couldn't get in the right angle because the ball was coming in at that point in time where he needed to be. You know what I mean? So, I mean, be honest, we've all been caught behind a fucking runner before and just be out of position and thought we made the right call and come back and go, yeah, not 100% on that one.
Oops.
Yep, exactly.
And that's where you just come in with that confident ass call.
Or you just look at you just go West Bay, one more word and I'm tossing you, coach. And that normally shuts them up for about an inning, and then they just kind of get tossed because,
absolutely lose their mind.
Yeah.
Because they're going to win the next Little League World Series.
Oh, man. The parents are the worst, though. I'm sorry. I had to say this. And I know I'm going to be one of those fucking parents, and I'm going to yell, I want my kid to do good, but at the same time, it's like, shut the fuck up and let the kids play. I gotta tell myself
you will have that in the back of your head the whole time.
I know.
I went through it with mine, and when it's like, I'm that guy, maybe I should just shut up.
Yeah, like I'm a coach in football because I don't trust anybody else to teach my kid to tackle besides me. So I've got the concussions to prove it. TBI is a real thing, guys.
What is that?
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh, I thought it was something you needed.
Same with CTE.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Shit's
real. It originally sounded like something you could get an antibiotic for.
Maybe. Yeah.
TBI, that's like didn't wash your hands before you jerked off type shit or something.
Right.
Well, you're supposed to do that. Yeah, I've been doing it wrong. Normally, I just go, shit.
Whatever works for you, big dog. I mean, shit.
It's called raw for a reason.
But then, like the
Indian rug burn.
So
burn
speaking
the
of
skin
raw,
off of it and start a fire with it.
There's a lot of dick talking in this episode already. We're only 20 minutes in. There's been so many dick references.
Well,
hell, they weren't even here before you started recording dick references and what you want to do.
God, that's
yeah. Tell them about the boner you had to get to go away before we could start.
Yeah,
I had to slap that motherfucker down.
Smash it in the fucking toilet seat.
Not fuck slamming in my desk door.
Here's my question now: when you're looking at the replay to see if a runner is safe at first, when does the fielder actually catch the ball for the slow-mo replay?
When it's in the pocket.
That's a very good question.
I would say
what happens.
Let
me take. I gotta take this off, Chris.
Oh, yeah, here.
Go ahead, take it off. Go ahead, take it off.
Hold on a second. Let me show mine real quick. I'll show mine.
Sit in this little handy dandy little holder here.
That's a 300 ring.
I gotta take something off.
Perfection game.
Yes. I gotta take something off. I gotta take something off.
That's my 800 ring.
Where's
that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look how pretty that one is. Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't get behind the scoreboard and change the fucking score.
I didn't change any fucking score.
Okay, so baseball glove.
Yeah.
What is catch? As soon as it touches?
I don't know.
Because I'm holding the baseball right there. I'm not even squeezing it. See it to fall out.
I would say
but or is it
I would say it's
ball disappears? Is it the ball disappears in the glove? Is it once the recoil of the glove of the ball hitting the glove starts? Is that what they go off of?
Or would you go by the action?
Or is there an imaginary line between here and here? And once the ball passes that, it's a catch.
Drop that ball.
I've seen you catch. You can drop the ball anytime it's in your hand. You got fucking feet for hand, dude. Don't.
That was a great fucking outfielder.
The saying "nice hands, feet" was directed toward you the very first time it was ever said.
I was a great fucking outfield, probably the best on Tyler and I's team. I would haul ass from anywhere in the outfield and catch the fucking ball.
So you were a stingy asshole. You weren't just playing your position, you were playing everybody's shit.
No, there was one particular outfielder that I had to play closer to every fucking time.
How? So he was a center fielder. How did he play close to both of them, Tyler?
Bro, it was a track meet for West Bay. That's why he hit it on the ground so much. He was too exhausted to try and hit the ball in the fucking air.
Listen, Tyler knows the one particular outfielder I'm talking about, and still to this day, I don't know why they were out there.
Horsey, yeah.
Not Horsey.
Over.
Yeah, that motherfucker could catch a ball and save his motherfucking life. You want to talk about nice hands, feet? That's that motherfucker.
The sad thing is, Jimmy, the sad thing is you know how, like, in Knothole, they put this shitty kid in right field?
Yes.
Like, that's the thing. That's the joke. That really was the shitty kid in right field.
Yes. Legitimately.
So that's why you're mad? Because you were the shitty kid playing right field? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. That conversation went from, like, right here to...
I was covering...
What? I know. That's what I'm...
I was playing center field and also playing right field at the same fucking time.
I got you. Now I understand. Right field. I got confused. Tyler was talking about you were a shitty kid in right field, but I'm thinking to myself, like, hold on. He just said that he was good.
I didn't have faith in Horsey, and that was at West Claremont, where I pretty much ran from right field.
Somebody on the Reds game right now can juggle balls better than you.
Because fucking Horsey ran backwards instead of fucking forwards.
Yeah.
West Bay, that guy can juggle balls better than you.
I gotta up my fucking game.
Not with his tone.
Damn. He actually did just have that stick in his mouth, Tyler.
But no, like, I would have to say, if you're looking at the replay, it's the act of close. So ball goes in glove as your closing glove. That I would say would be the catch. Because at that point in time, you should have it closed enough to not drop it.
I mean, all of us know baseball for some reason has more common sense than football, I guess.
Shit, don't even get me started on fucking football.
I mean, you don't even, besides like batter's gloves, catching gloves, wide receiver gloves, they're not a true glove. How the fuck can you not tell what's a catch? Oh, that's right, because the NFL don't even go off of its own definition of a catch.
Right, like, I mean,
it's whatever New York feels like at the time.
That's like, I think I said this before, but I could literally catch the ball, hop on one foot all the way down the fucking sideline, get in the end zone, get to the back of the end zone, step out of bounds, and still be out of bounds and not a complete pass because my other foot didn't touch the fucking ground. But yet I went 90 yards and fucking scored.
First off, you ain't going 90 yards.
You just proved that my wife has no excuses, huh?
Yes.
90 yards on one leg. Hear that, honey? 90 yards on one leg and you can score a touchdown. That sounds like something you're good at.
Anyway.
Well, they're actually right now at home plate. They're trying to decide if he caught the ball before Dunn's foot hit home plate. It's so blurry.
Not live.
It's like simultaneous ball in mitt and foot on plate.
Dude, Dunn.
Oh, there we go. There we go. And no, I don't think hold on. Tyler, so here's a good thing here. So he hits the ball, hits the palm of his catcher's mitt, and he kind of traps it between his chest protector as he's falling, but he still has it. Is that a
Right.
catch?
Well,
Like for the
to me,
catcher?
it's a trap. There's got to be like a trap on the ground. Like when you
You
put the
would
glove
think,
on top of the
because the
ball.
ball was moving across his chest protector. They challenged it, so now we
They
get to
got
see
it
what.
too.
Oh, did it come through?
The Reds scored the run.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's what they're calling it a trap. Because if you trap it, to me, if you trap it with the glove against your chest, that's still kind of like trapping it on the glove on the
Yeah, at
ground.
some point the ball left the glove and went to the chest protector.
Right.
So
But I mean, if
somewhere
I
in there.
barehand it, if I barehand on a chest protector, I expect to hold that for a second.
Yes, I think if the ball's still moving to the point where you're trying to catch it, no matter where it's at touching you, you're still trying to catch the ball.
Right.
So shit, they're unscripted. West Bay, your grandpa's coming back to play another year with your team.
Yeah.
He signed yesterday. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Okay. No, Aaron Rodgers. West Bay.
Right. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers coming back. Pappy Rodgers. Gonna show them youngins how to sling it.
He's gonna pull up to the stadium
Off 1 foot.
and be like, "Hey, this isn't the Cracker Barrel."
But I mean, do you blame him? You're gonna pay me how many $1 million to play? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
But I have it wrote in my contract like we're handing the ball off 85% of the time, right? Know what we're doing?
Can you trade for Derrick Henry right now, or like how much of a pay cut do I have to take to get that?
How much would it take to get Jerome Bettis back out here? We're gonna have an old man team. Let's just do it.
Might as well. I mean, I'll
Fuck
take the.
I mean, honestly, bro, the Steelers probably have the oldest roster.
No, we do. I guarantee you.
Whoo.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers alone raises your average years by 15. Your team average is like 22 and a half, and then you add Aaron Rodgers is 77, and it's like average age is 38.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm dealing
Get
with
naked? Oh. I don't know why you can't get naked. Fucking tease.
I muted him until he uncovers his camera. Once he uncovers his camera, I'll put him back on. But you good, Bubba?
Yeah, I was just trying to get MLB TV, but it was saying ESPN. And we're
trying to sign it.
Disney account. And
go to. It's not MLB TV. It's MLB.Reds.
But
pretty sure that's what it was. Maybe it's / Reds, whatever.
I do have to say this. I was reading something on ESPN today. I can't speak to the author of the article, but I can like kind of. I don't remember who did it, and I don't want to like offend anybody or cover anybody anymore, you know? Buddy. Anyway, I was reading it, and they were talking about the Broncos' rookie running back, and the running backs coach said, basically, the way a rookie running back gets on the field is third down. And we're not talking about catching the ball out of bounds. We're not doing any of that. We're talking about pass block. I mean, you got to admit, how many times have you been watching football and you're like, oh, here comes a free backer, and then boom, running back's right there to take that motherfucker on, and like the quarterback delivers a beautiful ball downfield. I mean, it's unsung on those downs, man. It's those unsung things that really just.
It's almost like every other team I watch does that, and then you got the Bengals, and we have running backs that weigh 185 pounds, and you get a decent left or right wind. All it takes is somebody looking at them, and they fall over. And then Burrow ends up getting smashed anyways.
I mean, Chase Brown, dude, he's your scat back.
Cedric Benson was probably the last running back we had that blocked good.
Yeah, that's because Cedric Benson was a man.
Yeah, he was a fucking house.
God, he was.
Rest in peace, Bodie.
100%. Saw a video of Chris Henry Jr. over at Ohio State taking some reps with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Looked good. Looks fucking like his dad. That was one motherfucker that was so talented that just happened to go way too fucking fast. I know as a Bengals fan, you felt that. Like,
oh yeah,
that dude was so fucking good. Him with Hishmanzada and Chad Johnson, bro. That was probably one of the best wide receiver trios in the fucking league at the time.
Yeah, until the Steelers hurt fucking Carson Palmer. We were supposed to win the Super Bowl with a team like that.
Yeah. I still
fucking
don't
cheating little bitches.
I still don't
Timo
think
von
it was on
Oelhoffen,
purpose.
you can go fuck yourself.
I still don't think that was on purpose.
Nah, I seen there was a view from field level directly behind the play, and von Oelhoffen looking straight up at Carson Palmer and fucking rolled right into him.
Yeah.
From the ground.
I was just going by fucking playing the game and being in that position he's in. It's like trying to get to the quarterback. I don't think he necessarily was trying to injure him. I think he was trying to tackle
he wasn't
him,
trying to injure him, but
right.
to tackle somebody from down there, like it literally all you got to do is just trip somebody up.
I mean, basically,
or hey, you're looking, you seen he threw the football. What's the point of grabbing him? Period.
I get it, but you're still kind of in that mindset. I gotta get the quarterback too. I mean, fuck, I've hit many quarterbacks late just because I was there. But that also brings back the fucking point of turf and grass. That was on that shitty ass AstroTurf.
Great. I know down in Gatlinburg, the turf was hard as a fucking rock some mornings when the boys played Turkey Boy. Turkey Boy. Yeah.
Turkey Boy, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Turkey Boy.
Your turf's hard.
Sounds like the fucking wind is howling outside.
But no, I mean, again, it's like what constitutes a catch in the NFL? Because, I mean, we've literally seen fingers in the back of the end zone from Calvin Johnson be caught out of bounds and not a catch. Even though he had 2, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
2 feet were down, fingers touch out of bounds, he's out of bounds. It's like, okay. And then you have another Calvin Johnson catch. He catches the ball, puts the ball on bombing the ball, puts the ball on the ground and in the end zone, and they called it not a catch.
Put solution on the skin.
About ready to get MLB that yearly thing for $60.
Chris gets those again.
Nice.
Huh?
Actually, I'm just.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
But no, like Calvin Johnson caught the ball 2 feet in bounds. Dude had fucking hands. You can't tell me he didn't have control of that fucking ball. Puts it on the ground.
Dude, Calvin Johnson's hand covered one side of the football, and the other hand covered the other side of the football.
But you know which game I'm talking about. I think it was for them to go to the playoffs. It was from Stafford. Stafford played over the Lions. But, yeah, he caught the ball, palmed it, put it on the ground, like, to balance himself. And they called it incomplete because the ball touched the ground with one hand on it. Like, but you can't tell me that ball wasn't palmed by that big motherfucker.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? If that's not a catch, I don't know what the fuck is. And then,
are you talking about
against
the one where he was against Chicago back in the end zone?
That's the finger one. I don't remember what game it was specifically.
Like he went up and then like he came down and the ball touched the ground, but like he still had control. And then
he like braced himself using the football.
Yeah, that's a catch in my book. That's a
right,
catch.
like
that's a fucking catch.
And then
it's just like everything else in this world. Stop taking things literally and just use some common sense.
You would think that.
Good luck.
I know,
but again, guys, like. You sit there and think about the Dez Bryant Green Bay Packers no catch. I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan by any means of the thing, but to me, that's a fucking catch and a lunge for the end zone. And that was ruled an incomplete pass, I'm pretty sure. It's like, how?
This Brandon Marsh from the Phillies is a cokehead. He is coked up right now. He's twitching. I'm not kidding. He's fucking twitching. When he gets in his stance, he's wiping his nose on his sleeve. Like,
that's where it's heading at. Leave him alone.
Damn. You should have seen his first at bat. He was all kinds of all over the place.
No, I'm just now watching that Dez Bryant catch, the no catch.
Yeah. Did they not call it a no catch?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a no catch. And like he went, I don't know how. I mean, fuck the Cowboys still.
But see, that's my point. Like, literally, in the rules, it says 2 feet down inbounds. Well, unless this happens, or unless this happens, or unless this happens, and this has to happen. Like, how about you just define a fucking catch for me?
Right. Don't give me a reason that's not.
Listen,
give me the one reason it is.
Exactly.
It's whatever New York feels like for that day for that specific team.
Fine. Then they
Listen,
need to get rid of sports betting.
if they want to be like, oh no, we need this team to get to the Super Bowl. We really want them to go there. I mean, every call is gonna go their fucking way, but no.
Yeah, but again, it's like, but again, it's like, well, I mean, take the Bills and the Broncos in the playoffs this past season. I mean, am I happy with what an interception? Hell yeah, I am, because we fucking won that game because of that. But I understand where somebody could have said, well, it's a catch, but I understand how it could be both. It's like, but how can you?
It's a beautiful catch, though. I know
You catching these nuts?
There's such a beautiful catch, and it was a game-winning catch.
Yeah, it was the touchdown when they played the Cardinals. Was it the Cardinals for the Super Bowl?
Antonio Holmes.
That, oh my God.
That was a beautiful catch.
That was the last time I cracked any kind of alcoholic beverage at halftime because I thought a team was going to win or lose, ever. Because I was not going to drink. I was at my mom and dad's. The Steelers were getting their teeth kicked in. I think they were down 21. I said, I'm going to start drinking to this shit. And then I kept drinking because they kept coming back. And end the game like that. Fucking Ben Ratemore burger.
Yeah.
Fucking blind squirrel throw.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta put that in there.
Yeah, he allegedly threw that football there intentionally.
Listen, that was such a beautiful catch.
I don't want to hear it. The catch was a hell of a lot better than the throw. Dude, he was like, his body angle was like this, with 2 feet touching. That was ridiculous.
Spectacular, beautiful catch.
But all I'm saying is it was so far. It was so far out of bounds. Ben Roethlisberger had nothing to do with that shit.
That's true.
He was so far.
It was a horrible fucking throw.
I mean, it was. It was a terrible ass throw, but Antonio Holmes.
Wait. Where did Holmes go to college?
Suck my dick, but Ohio State. Suck my dick. Listen, I'm not going to. He was a.
Oh, there goes another piece of. There goes another fucking snack going across West Bay's living room.
I thought it was my bedroom.
Whatever. It's your living room now.
Just because we're not sponsored by them, I turned it away.
Oh, well, we have no affliction with this company at all.
Drinking Gatorade.
Yeah, this is the new Gatorade bottle, everyone.
My kid's being an asshole.
It's your kid. There's that's problem and solution.
That's true. But
why do I feel like we talked about very little of sports and a lot of fucking cocks tonight?
What did you say about squirts and cocks?
Oh, let's get professional. I'm just kidding. Don't come in.
No, he's not. You should have heard what he said.
Yeah, you should have heard what he just said.
Dude, seriously. Yeah.
Oh my God,
bitch out now, West Bay. Bitch out now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bitch out now. I'm scared.
Good.
Get some later, guys. Leave me alone.
He would. He's crazy enough to do that. Yes.
But is it? She's what? I couldn't hear you. You weren't loud enough.
She probably fucking heard it. I might dial it.
He said, this dick ain't gonna suck itself.
Phillies fans are taking their clothes off in the rain.
But speaking of taking a clothes, I hate the Cardinals. I'm not a Cardinals fan. Will never be a Cardinals fan. But that shit the other night was fucking hilarious.
Where that whole section took off their shirts.
They recruited people and brought them up to that level.
Yep. Even the head coach at his press conference after the game, he's like, I don't care. What happened out there was amazing.
That was the funniest shit. I watched so many TikToks and other videos of people saying, like, we had to move from our original seats because that's how big it got.
That's awesome.
Crazy. Did you guys see the raindrop dripping in front of the center field camera? Like absolutely destroying the screen? Watch.
I did not see that.
Right here, watch. Oh, there it is. It's like a flash. It goes through the stripe of the TV, like right here.
I didn't see it.
Anyway. Of course, now they're going to stop.
But no, like that's back on track here. But that's my problem with the NFL.
I don't think we ever even got on this ride, Tyler.
Know, right?
Yeah, we never.
We've been watching
again.
But like, but like that's my point. Like you can have 2 feet inbounds, leaning out of bounds, holding on to the fucking ball, fall down, and lose it as soon as you hit the ground, and be like, oh yeah, it's incomplete because you didn't maintain control through the ground. Okay, well, if I'm running the ball and I fall down after I've been touched, and I fall down and I've been touched and the ball pops out, well, I'm down by contact and the ground can't cause a fumble, right?
Well, same situation. So if you catch the ball, you see it all the time, catch the ball, 2 feet toe tap, and they get hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is possession of the football? Because at that point, you have control. Both feet touch the ground. Should that not be possession and a touchdown? So if that dude gets hit and when he hits the ground, the ball pops out, now it's not a catch?
Right.
And so, I don't understand that. Again, another thing they need to define.
Right.
Where'd Murdoch go? He talks about me being old. That motherfucker's going to end up in a nursing home next year.
I went and got another drink, asshole.
Again, get control of your house. Have her bring you a drink.
No. I want to get my drink.
No, you trying to get that dick sucked. Because it ain't going to suck itself.
It will.
This is where I'm going to let her listen and say that you all started this shit.
I didn't say anything except for she was a nice lady.
She's a very nice lady.
She's the nicest obviously person you've ever met. Fucked up in the head to be with your ass, but she's nice.
Listen, first off, all of us gotta be fucked up in the head a little bit to be friends with each other.
That's a good point.
No.
But how we are not all in psych wards is beyond me.
It's simple. They don't exist anymore.
That's true.
The crazies are among us, or are they? Maybe the us are among the crazies.
That's true. But yeah, like literally, you can have. Here's a better one. I catch the ball. I got 2 feet inbounds. I'm in the middle of the field. I catch the ball. I get hit, and the ball pops out when I hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass because I didn't maintain control, or I didn't make a football move. Okay, what constitutes a fucking football move? Because a football move is me catching the football
and turning.
Yeah,
I was turning in the direction my team's scoring in. That's a football move.
Listen. First off, you have to take into account we have common sense. We understand what it should be. We are not thinking like the people in New York. All right, we're not thinking like them.
Let's just air it out. What you got against Mamdani? You've been hammering on New York like fucking Trump does Iran. Like what the fuck's going on?
I mean, it's just it's exactly what I've been saying. Like whoever New York favors, they're going to call for.
So let me ask you this. Is there a direct line from New York to Vegas? Does Vegas have a direct line to New York while that's going on, do you think?
Probably.
Wouldn't it fucking surprise me.
It's probably on one of the 72 TVs they got in there. Let's see if we can make money here. Yeah, it's a ball. Catch, no catch. Touchdown, no touchdown.
Well, why do you think the delay's so long from live game to TV?
Yeah, right? You said the Reds game the other day.
Yes,
I'm like, Tyler, shut the fuck up. It hasn't happened yet on the television.
That's right. He's like, what the fuck, man? Like, my bad. Sorry.
I feel like a lot of it has to do with whoever New York wants to win that day.
Sports conspiracies with the wrong fucking people.
I never knew it, but I seen earlier Pete Rose holds the record for consecutive games played, like 670 or 680 consecutive games.
Okay.
Without
Cal Ripken.
So, well, maybe consecutive games played. It was all time. It said Pete Rose, and then Ellie De La Cruz is already third or fourth.
Maybe that's for the Reds.
It might have been for the Reds, but like one of them was 600 and something, and the next one was like 180, 190. But they were both Pete Rose. Put Pete in the Hall of Fame, cocksuckers.
Yeah, I know, right?
You go out there and hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
But no, man,
4,192 times.
And then, and then sometimes, man, and you know what? I'm with the refs on this shit.
Now, I think you were thinking of just with the Reds.
Okay.
This Cal Ripken has the most.
Cal Ripken Jr. has 2,632 consecutive games played from 1980.
2,000?
Yep,
God damn. Seriously, I want to see him right now. Is he in a wheelchair, broke down?
Oh, no. And then it's Lou Gehrig.
That's a lot of fucking consecutive baseball games.
And then you jump
like
down
10 seasons.
1,000 less to Everett Scott for 1,307 games. Yeah, like it's. So I think you're talking about.
I think it was probably Reds. Yeah, I mean it was during the Reds game. I seen it, so
he might have like a Red record, but not healthy record, obviously.
Right. But yeah, no. I mean, I don't. I want clear cut parameters on what the fuck a catch is in the NFL. Like that's what I want. Sure. Like just like how we have clear cut parameters on strike zone now.
I bet Jackson Smith and Jigba wants a trophy that actually says for what he won last year.
God, I saw that today. It's so bad.
Fucking NFL can't even get trophies fucking right.
Oh God.
Yeah. Did you hear about that, West Bay? He got Defensive Player of the Year trophy, and the year was one word. And what he won was Offensive Player of the Year, obviously.
I mean, yeah.
And then he said that Drewski kept fucking his name up at the awards because he can't say, and I don't really want to say it because I'm too redneck and it's going to sound like something I shouldn't say.
Jigba.
Yeah, that word.
No.
I'm not stupid.
It off.
Better stop.
Anyway, that Jackson Smith dude.
Jackson Smith. It sounds like you're trying to name one of the personalities Michael Jackson had or something.
Right. It's Michael. It's Paul. He didn't have those brothers and sisters. That was his personality.
Yep.
But no, I mean, like, if we can get a consistent strike zone in the MLB now, which is what we're kind of leaning towards, as far as that goes, with this ABS system, then I think we can have clear-cut definition of what a fucking catch is. Not
bad.
An interpretation or anything like that. You just have to poke the bear, don't you?
Oh yeah, I gotta stick it in the bear every chance I get.
There's pros and fucking cons. Okay, I will fully admit there are a lot of pros to this, but my cons are I like the old school baseball. I like it where it's all just quick judgment calls by the umpires, whether I like the calls or not like the call. I like that. Baseball was one of the last sports where replay was not a factor in the fucking game.
No, that will and always will be golf.
Stop. Just
saying. There can never be a replay in golf to reposition a golf ball somewhere.
That's kind of true.
It's either in fucking play or it's out of bounds. You're either getting stroked or you're stroking it. It's plain and simple.
West Bay's always stroking it.
Yeah. Unless you're Tyler and Jimmy and one thinks the other's playing dodgeball.
God damn it, dude. I've never moved so fast in my life at 400 plus pounds. I was 400 pounds. I moved like I was fucking West Bay's 175 pounds.
Just that one hole alone, my fucking cheek lines were hurting so bad from laughing at almost killing you every time I hit a golf ball for some fucking reason. Just on that hole.
Have any looked at the power ranking for the NFL right now?
I quit watching Power Rangers when I was like 12.
Power ranking.
I quit watching that when the Reds went from first to last in 6 fucking days.
NFL.
No, because the season hasn't started. Why do I give 2 fucks?
Because right now your team's ahead of mine. You're right.
Well, it's going to end up being like that in the regular season too. Now you have fucking 72-year-old Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback.
Listen,
hey guys, they're going to hand the ball off and throw screens because he can't throw it 20 yards downfield anymore.
Ahead of all of us. His team's ranked number 4.
Told you. Top 5, baby.
Bengals are ranked 16, and my Steelers are ranked 21.
Now, what is that based on?
The roster now.
Strength of schedule?
No, just
rosters or just...
Rosters, depth chart.
Yep. It's just...
So on paper, yes. Tyler's got the 4th best team in football.
Yes.
I've got the 16th best team.
Los Angeles
and West Bay's got the 32nd best team.
No, I have the 21st. You're the
The what?
37th in all reality. You're the
No,
37th.
I will admit my defense is going to come in 31st this year, but Joe Burrow is going to keep us at 1 all year, and we're going to go undefeated, like I said last week.
You're not going undefeated. I'm glad that's your prediction. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I agreed to the tattoo. I remember that, even though I was inebriated.
Yeah, that's online forever.
Yeah, I know.
Forever. Just in case we want to see it again. This is West Bay's tank tattoo.
Yeah, I'm getting that exact one.
I know. You agreed to it.
tattoo
It's on the
artist gonna
internet.
hate you.
Hey, I know. I fully admit I agreed to that tattoo.
Dude, your tattoo
And
artist is gonna hate you.
I'll never get that.
You want to do what?
Up on it.
Tyler, I'm glad you made me look for this today. It's so fucking awesome having something like that.
As a, and you know what? You
Isn't
know
it?
what? You know what?
No.
I'm on my screen, Tyler. I'm covering it. Mr. Moneybags.
It just feels so good having this.
Yeah,
That's what you said last night too with Bubba.
No, that's what I said last night when Brock Lesnar came back into the fucking ring in F5.
I did read that.
Fucking awesome.
It said Brock Lesnar F5 somebody. I can't remember who it was.
Oba.
And it said supposedly after months of retirement.
Yeah,
he looks old as shit. That's a direct impact of steroids.
Clash in Italy. They're going at it.
More overseas shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
well,
I mean,
no. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me clarify this. They have always held overseas events.
Yes, wrestling's always been overseas and here.
I'm okay with Clash in Italy, the Clash in Paris, Clash in Scotland. Like I've been fine with all those, but the main premier event like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, fucking SummerSlam has always been here in the States.
You know what?
Wrestling is much more prominent over here than it is overseas. Way more prominent.
Depends on what you're talking about overseas.
I'm talking about Real. Specifically.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
If wrestling wants to re-impress me, they take WrestleMania, SummerSlam. Hell, I don't give a shit. The Royal Rumble. Do the Royal Rumble, and you make it 100% service members, and that's it. No $2,000 fucking tickets for people, only for service members.
As a person who was a service member and who has paid outrageous money to going, I paid outrageous money because I was literally fucking 3 rows back from the fucking ring. I was on the floor seat.
Right.
I am okay with the price that I paid for it. Because
I'm not saying nothing wrong with the price. I'm saying take one of those big events and do something for somebody for once, instead of worrying about.
They haven't done a tour in a while.
Well, they haven't done a tour in a while, but I'm just saying, like,
Dude, I remember watching when I actually paid attention to wrestling, either WCW or WWF. Like, once every 3 months, seemed to be either on an aircraft carrier or in the middle of the fucking desert.
After my podcast,
and now I don't pay attention to it, but I don't even hear about it anymore. When's the last time they did something like that?
Okay, first off, the reason why you're not hearing about WWE as much anymore is because it's been ass for the past 2 fucking years. It's been straight ass.
Since they sold the TKO, the storylines have been shit. When Triple H was just doing the storylines and just doing the bookings and shit, it was actually a decent product. But TKO is too worried about the fucking bottom dollar that they don't give a shit about what the fans want. They only give a shit about the bottom dollar.
So the McMahons have nothing to do with.
McMahon's sold. McMahon's underneath a scandal fucking lawsuit right now.
Well, yeah, I know that's crazy though. I didn't know that he sold.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 40, the lead up to WrestleMania 40, the premier events, it was
Eric Bischoff. Hire Eric Bischoff back.
Eric Bischoff won't.
Hey, WrestleMania 40, way the fuck up here. Every fucking premier event just fell the fuck. It is very hard not to watch half of the events anymore. I get more enjoyment out of NXT and AEW than I do with Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown.
I'll
I
tell
get
you
more enjoyment out of those. A lot of wrestlers are actually leaving WWE to go to AEW.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
You gotta admit, Tony Khan still don't know how to run a fucking company either. A promotion.
So doesn't
have you watched any of AEW though?
No, I was just saying that's what I've been reading. That's what I've been reading. Some people have been saying.
I need you to watch, even if you just go onto highlights on YouTube and whatnot, watch some of the AEW highlights and then compare that to what you watch with SmackDown or Monday Night Raw. It's so much better. I think it's so much better, and I can't put NXT into because they are WWE. But I can't compare NXT to Raw or SmackDown because NXT in itself, holy shit, is so much better. Granted, a lot of the NXT superstars that I like watching are either going to Raw or SmackDown, like Boba Fett. He came from NXT this year. I love Boba Fett. I love Soruka. Soruka's on the roster. Fatal Influence. I do like JC Jane and them in a little bit. They're kind of entertaining to watch.
They're my heel faction that I don't like, but I know I like them because they're good. I just don't like them. That makes sense.
Javon Evans, that dude's unreal.
He annoys me. Somebody needs to punch him in the fucking nuts. I don't give a shit. He's annoying as fuck. Your boy's bouncy. Me too, motherfucker. It's called fat. You can bounce right off me.
And then my favorite person to come from fucking NXT is La Primera.
Stephanie Becerra.
Yes. Oh.
She's Latina, got a donk.
A donk.
Like her, a lot of them are coming into WWE, and I hope the WWE changes around a little bit with all these fresh superstars coming in. I don't see that happening right now. Like Clash in Italy, I'm already expecting it's going to be a bunch of more bullshit. Drew, as much as I hate to say it, Drew McIntyre is about what all he was fucking saying, and that's kind of why he's been just kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I'm a huge Cody Rhodes fan. Cody Rhodes should not have the WWE Universal Championship yet the fuck again.
I agree with that. It's time for him. It's time for somebody else to have another run.
I want Cody to go here, and as long as Cody has that fucking championship, he's not going.
Is this the same Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes' son?
Yes.
Yeah. Or Goldust's son?
No, it's Dusty Rhodes' son. It's Goldust's brother.
Goldust's brother. Okay.
Now I will say.
Remember Stardust?
I will say Cody Rhodes. His entrances the past few premiere events have been on point. They've been on point. I gotta give it to him.
What's the all-time favorite entrance to wrestling? I have two. One slightly better than the other, but I have two.
Stone Cold, hands fucking down. I love every one of Stone Cold Steve Austin's entrances. Fucking love it. He's probably my top tier wrestler, number one. Love Stone Cold. And now, if you want to go current day for my favorite.
Oh my God, Stevenson. Why the hell are you trying to steal? That's like West Bay trying to steal. Sorry, go ahead.
I was actually pretty good at stealing. Thank you very much.
I was better.
I would have to say, I don't know. I kind of like Obafemi's entrance. The ruler.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's simple, basic, but powerful.
So, one of my favorite entrances will always be the Hardy Boys. There's drums.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I love that one.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the Kurt Angle. You suck. Yeah. That one was always fun.
All right, you gotta do a current day one.
So,
current day one?
Yeah, you gotta do.
You're gonna disagree with me on this so bad, but I just like it because I know why he has it and why he does it. Roman Reigns.
I'll give you that.
love that fucking entrance. It gets like it's literally just like an orchestra, and it builds and builds and builds, and it hits like this crescendo, and then he just walks out, holds up the championship, and just walks, walks down the ring. It's like the Undertaker with the dong. That's another one that's got great interest. Is the fucking Undertaker.
How do you forget about the Undertaker?
Right. But no, like he's probably on the same lines with the Undertaker, where you hit a dome.
I'd say that's where I was going. Undertaker similar. And Stone Cold are like right there.
Oh, yeah. The glass breaking.
But my all-time favorite, just by a fucking smidge, is the original Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Fucking come out there and fucking shaking the fucking shit out of the ropes and that fucking music playing.
Hell yeah.
Makes me want to fucking punch West Bay in the face thinking about it. But the funniest one, Buff Bagwell. How he fucking leaning off to the side.
The one Godfather had a pretty funny one.
Godfather, yeah.
Yeah.
Mick Foley was fucking off the chain there for a good minute. That dude's got like some of the tacks that he got stuck in his head actually like ended up there. Like, yeah. They went inside and stayed. They didn't even bother taking.
That dude's got to
shorten shit out. Yeah.
He hurts every fucking day.
I bet he's beyond hurt. He's probably crippled right now.
I'm not crippled. He's not like Lex Luger can walk now.
Whoa, hold on. What happened?
Yeah, he's been doing that DDP yoga with Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
And I think they got him up and he walked for a little bit.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, Lex Luger was badass for a minute.
But Foley does too.
I used to do torture act to my brother all the time.
Bro, I was listening to the Undertaker's podcast, 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker. And he had DDP on there, and DDP's like, and him and Jake the Snake Jake actually lived with DDP. He lost a 14-foot cobra in DDP's fucking house.
Nope.
He said, "Well, how do you get loose?"
Nope.
He said, "Well, I was letting her bathe, and I shut the door because I let them have their privacy when they bathe." And he just,
I'm sorry, I'd have called the National Guard. I'd have called the National Guard.
Yeah, you lose a 14.
Somebody stuck a nuke in my bathroom down in the basement. Someone needs to come get it.
He said it was defanged, but still. He's like, yeah, it's still a 14-foot cobra. Like, God. And he's like, yeah, but here's the fucked up part. They said the actual guy who plays Jake the Snake, like, I don't know his name. He's terrified of snakes. Yeah, he's terrified of snakes.
But he brought a fucking snake with him.
Yep. He said, you gotta do what you gotta do when you need money.
Fuck that. If I was terrified of it, I'd be like, nope.
Well, he told
$20. I'm going back over here and sucking dick. Get away from me.
He told Randy Savage. Randy Savage was like, I don't believe that snake's devenomized. You got to bite yourself. He goes, why the fuck am I biting? No, fuck you. He said, nah, you're doing it. Or else I ain't doing it. I ain't getting bit by snakes. He goes, fine. He lets the snake bite him on the arm. Says, see, it's fine. He's okay. He goes out the ring. He said, I pissed that snake off before I let it latch on his arm. He said, I kept flicking it shit. He goes, when I fucking put it on there, I kept pulling it away and stuff just to make it hurt worse because that motherfucker pissed me off. I was like, bro, that is awesome. Like, dude, wrestlers back in the day were crazy.
Dude, I seen the thing, Shane McMahon going through fucking panes of glass by Kurt Angle. And he was like legit fucked up. And Kurt Angle just kept telling him, sorry, you're going through the fucking glass until it's all gone.
Right.
I just want to point this out. So the next 2 PLE events for WWE are in Italy. And then after that will be Night of Champions. Guess where?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking get.
What can you do, though?
Bryce Harper's up. Nobody likes you.
I'm so tired of.
Nobody likes you.
It's fucking Saudi Arabia. So fucking tired of it.
There's just not like
a really cool thing. Don't watch it. Click.
I'm about ready to.
Turn your fucking gay midget porn back on and just be over it.
Listen, it's not gay midget porn anymore, all right? It's chicks with dick, okay?
God damn.
I mentioned gay midget porn. His asshole's like, Daddy, are you here to feed me, Daddy?
I think it's a fuck me.
The fucking buttholes there.
You know what? We need to go to Boston and we need to bury this in the harbor.
What is that?
My laptop. Oh my God. The fucking Ted 2 reference.
Yeah.
Guys with tits.
Sorry.
I got it. I thought it was funny.
That's pretty normal. I live in a city, remember? It's normal here.
Well, I think it's about that time we head to the smoke pit, boys. What do you say?
Really? Only an hour and 14 minutes in? God.
I mean,
cutting it close and short tonight.
You got anything else you want to say about the replay?
Some of the best things you've ever gotten in life, West Bay, were short. Got a short dick, got short ears.
I got some big ass ears. Look, you
got a short temper.
I don't have a temper.
Bullshit.
My temper has gotten better for my job. Okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
I don't remember what we were watching last night, but we were flipping channels or something, and there was a weather lady on there. And she turned off to the side, and I was like, what the fuck? That bitch has got a nose just like mine. I made everybody in the living room laugh. Because then she turned sideways again, and she just, I mean, everything. The big knot, the fucking, yeah. I ain't never had a woman complain about it, though.
You look like from the trailer park. When you turn from the side, you look like the trailer park stereotype. I'm just saying.
I grew up in a fucking trailer park, Chris.
Yeah, dick.
Just say you look like that trailer park stereotype, like we're watching fucking Bubbles over here.
There's only one kind of person that stereotypes in this world.
Shut the fuck up.
And TSA agents.
TSA agents, 100%. Every time.
Well, I want to know why people's not saying racism toward them.
Now, I just want to put this out. I don't understand. Every time I fly with Allegiant, I get fucking stopped and fucking wanded. I get extra searched, and I don't know why. I have no fucking idea. No, it wasn't band camp. It was church camp. All right.
Tyler Stevenson with another correct challenge.
I didn't go to band camp. I went
to end the baseball game, too.
Yeah. Another one to end the ball game.
Could have broke Santion's elbow with the next throw. Now he doesn't have to worry about that.
But yeah, like that.
Because
that's the shit I'm talking about.
Challenge the strike.
Like that. That's the shit I'm talking about, though, with that. Like, to do that, yeah, that's fucking great. But again,
Case Burns with another win. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it just keeps the umpires honest and it gives them the standard to hold to. That's what I like about it. It's not because you know as well as I do that there's been days where we had Gibby behind the plate and it was a shoebox. Then we'd have somebody else and it was fucking big as shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just consistent. Like it's something.
You had Dwayne behind the plate. You knew everything around the knees, whether it was below them or above them, was the strikes.
Yeah. What's his nuts who always umpired our fucking games, Tyler?
Who? You had Gibby, you had Ashcraft.
No. Fuck, I forget.
There's 4 baseball games on at once on my screen.
But it was like his strike zone was literally this.
It's on Gibby. That app.
Yeah, Gibby.
MLB big inning, Tyler.
Yeah.
It was literally.
We got Tampa Bay and Baltimore, Kansas City and Boston, Toronto, the Yankees, and the Brewers and Cubs. Got 4 fucking screens. That's cool.
Gibby's strike zone was like the size of a matchbox.
But see, it makes it consistent across the board, so it doesn't matter what ballpark or who you got behind the plate anymore. They're held to the same fucking standard now.
See, like that instance in exactly West Bay, 15 to 18-year-old pitchers knew Gibby's strike zone, knew where to throw it. Away teams had no idea what Gibby's strike zone was. And because it was so unorthodox, it was an advantage for the home team.
Listen, it took us a while to figure that the fuck out.
How did you figure it out? Because the next week it was a different spot, still as big.
Listen, Gibby was a little bit inconsistent behind the plate. But
if you umpired games without shin guards and a cup on, you'd fucking be inconsistent too. You'd probably have happy feet. I have seen that dude get cracked in the shin and not like, you good? Shrug you off.
Gibby was on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, it was a disadvantage for the away team because eventually we caught on. We knew what Gibby was going to be calling and not calling.
Yeah. I knew where to call it. You're welcome.
But at the same time, when we went to the other team's fucking home fields, we didn't know their fucking.
But that's what we're saying. Like, that's keeping shit like that from happening. And not like it does happen in Major League Baseball, though, because umpires travel. They don't travel with the same team. They're all over the place, just like the teams are.
But you could definitely have, you could definitely have the
they hit him in the dick.
The head coach being a dickhead the day before, and you got to do the next game team, you know. That's the way I look at it. Keeps that from happening, too.
Right. My favorite all-time umpiring was me and you, Tyler. Sunday doubleheaders.
Oh, those were great days.
Game didn't start until 1:30, I think. 12:30, because it rained. And we were waiting on the field to dry.
Yeah.
And it was like 94 fucking degrees. And I did the first game. And the second game, you were behind the plate in the shade. So we worked it out where I was in the sun the first game. Tyler was in the shade for the second game.
Yeah.
And first game went off without a hitch. Good baseball game. We were entertained as the umpires. Didn't feel like
Kids
we blew too many calls.
Yeah.
It was good baseball. So we go in, we switch out shit, and we're sitting there talking, and I got a sweat ring going all the way down to my fucking belt. I'm like, it's miserable, Tyler. Have fun. So not only did Tyler not have to deal with that 94-degree heat, I think it might have been the second pitch of the game. Tyler takes one off the top of his fucking foot.
Yeah.
Then Tyler gets hit in the side around his chest protector. Then Tyler takes two in the fucking face mask. And this is all before the third inning. Tyler got hit like 8 fucking times in that game. So not only was it hot, but Tyler's getting punched in the face by Mike fucking Tyson. I mean, I'm in the field sweating my dick off, second-guessing life choices, but I was not Tyler second-guessing life choices. I felt bad for Tyler. Like, he's getting beat the fucking back.
I'll never forget when I came out to visit y'all the one time, and we went out to the field. Y'all needed an umpire out at first base, and Tyler got me to come back to. And Tyler's like, "Listen, your only rule is you can't fucking throw anybody out. Like you are not allowed to throw anybody the fuck out." And I had the one close call at first. And it was almost like Tyler was just staring down at the fucking coach, like, "Don't fucking say shit to him. Don't fucking say shit."
Dude, I literally muttered. I said, "You better shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking just shut the fuck up.
This motherfucker will bring you out." Like,
anyway, but no, I was like, dude, something like I
proves how big of a dickhead you are, Westbay.
Dude.
I'm not going to listen.
I wasn't there to throw coaches out. Coaches are there for the kids. You eliminate a coach, that's more kids I got to pay attention to.
Right.
I will admit I was quick on the gun on some of them, but there were some games. No.
He said all of them?
No.
All of them.
I was not quick. I was not quick the way it was. Listen,
you look like Westbay on Friday night.
I gave a little wiggle room for most
Bet
of the
you did.
But listen, my big thing was the parents. The parents needed to shut the fuck up, and I told the coaches that. Like, listen, you all the only motherfuckers that are going to talk to me. I ain't listening to the fucking parents. Ain't going to happen. They ain't coaches. They need to shut the fuck up.
Me and Tyler just move them.
Well, no, because
we call time, we get together, we tell them to move down past the baseline on whatever side their team was on.
Well, I remember at the field, they put up the backstop and everything, and parents weren't allowed to sit behind there anymore because that was a big issue.
Last time me and Tyler umpired, it was all there. They were right there.
Well, that was like one of the big issues. But honestly, I will say, after one of my last injection that I had, there wasn't many more after that because coaches already fucking knew not safe yet.
Yeah, some of my most favorite times of umpiring, we had to be doing it with my dad. Like me and my dad on a crew was so much fun.
I can only imagine your dad giving you shit for missing a call.
No, he still gives me shit to this day for almost getting calling time. The head.
walking in and grabbing you by the face mask, like dumbass, and walking back out to the field.
No, my dad still to this day gives me shit from us getting cracked in the back of the head by a thrown ball from the catcher. So
Please
you're
tell me you were the
umpiring.
field umpire.
I was.
Okay.
I was behind.
He was
I was. Well,
Fuck were you doing,
Yeah, I
Tyler?
was-
Dusting off
yeah.
the plate in the middle of a play?
you know it. Anyway,
fucking they hit it on field six and everything. He had it done. There wasn't a fence there. He thought it was an insider.
no. What happened was I was in field. Dad was behind the plate. Runner on first. I was behind the pitcher, looking at first base, and runner takes off on steal. Well, he steals, and I turned my head to look and almost put my head right in the way of the ball. And I was like, "Oh yeah, what happened? What happens without the ball, Tyler?" I said nothing. He goes, "Yeah, exactly. So maybe you should pay the fuck attention to it."
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I love playing on field 2 and umping on field 2. Just like
Nah,
Is that
dude,
the Gold Diggers field?
sucked.
field 2.
Is that the Gold Diggers field?
Field 2. No, you're thinking field 6.
No, it's directly across from field 1 is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's field 3. So it goes
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. He like 2.
I love 2. 2
Or
was
right-
great.
Who's
Where the
that?
road was on the right field side.
Yeah, road
Yeah,
was
the guy
right
would
field,
drive.
parking lot
Dude,
was like center. Yeah, center and left. Yeah.
Tyler, were you umpiring that game with me where the kid was using a fucking wood bat and hit 2 home runs or 3 home runs in one game with that damn thing?
Yeah, dude, that
We
kid
were
was
on field 1. Yeah.
that kid was a fucking maniac. I thought he was on roids. I think I told you that. I was like, dude, this kid's
Yeah.
on fucking roids.
Yeah, kid hit it. And so field
He's
1
taking a
was
TRT.
how the wood line in the road is on left field. He's hitting that shit like 30 feet up in the trees.
God damn.
Like this kid was hitting fucking missiles.
Effortless.
Being behind the plate, just the
Missiles
crack of the
what?
bat. Yeah, dude, the crack of the bat made you jump. Like, oh my God.
Did you check it to make sure it wasn't corked?
No.
Fuck no.
Had a BB core stamp.
Yeah, there's stamp. Didn't see no drill holes.
But
Oh,
as hard as
good.
that kid was swinging the bat, it didn't blow up. He was good.
God, he was hitting that far over on field 1.
Bro,
Dude.
he was smoking. He hit a line drive that one of the kids caught, and I didn't even know how they fucking caught it
Self-defense.
because I didn't see it.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
His parents got him in a self-defense class.
It was
That's
literally
why
like,
his reaction time was on par.
it was
No,
literally
yeah,
like,
I mean-
"Papa!"
What the hell was that? Pitcher for the Royals. He's right-handed. He just threw a curveball. When it crossed, it was on the outside of the left-handed batter's box. He missed home plate by fucking 5.5 feet.
Well,
No, he didn't. And nobody had to challenge it neither. Cocksucker.
if you miss the
Anyway.
home plate by 5 feet, I really hope you don't have to challenge.
My favorite field, the umpire though, was field 3. Shane
liked
behind
field
the plate
3?
the
Yeah.
whole time.
Well,
And
yeah.
4, 3 and 4.
Three
Dude,
didn't
you know how many times field 1's trees fucked plays for a catcher?
Yeah.
Straight
ahead,
up
talk about
pop-ups and it hit the fucking tree hanging over the backstop.
Dead ball.
Dead ball. Catchers are like, come on, man.
3 didn't have a fence.
You know the ground rules.
3 didn't have a fence, right?
Huh?
No,
3
3
didn't
did not have a fence. It had a left field fence,
Not
but
a
it
right
did not
center.
have a right field. Yeah. Left and left center. But that was it.
Yeah. I missed that field. Oh, that
Shit, I don't even know if that place is still operational.
Yep.
It's
It is?
not?
Eyes are still running.
Oh, at least
It's
they got it
Oh,
worked out.
Dwayne,
Shitty
Hunley.
how they did it, but
is Dwayne
least
still in
Hunley.
charge?
Yep. Hunley's the president now. There's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of shit that went on with that I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some shit going on with that.
West Bay, St. Louis has got the shirtless section going again.
That's
Listen,
And
awesome.
against the Pirates, yeah, there's probably 60 people, it looks like, maybe more.
Shuffle.
Last I knew about Heisler was Dwayne, Mark, and Steve.
Yeah. Not over there anymore. Yeah, like I said, I'll tell you later, but it's pretty in my to me, it was pretty fucked up. That's kind of why I stepped away.
I haven't umpired a game since.
Mm-hmm. I've been reached out and told them I don't umpire for them anymore. Because I mean, not anymore. I just don't umpire for you guys. Like I can't in good conscience go back to somewhere that did something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That bad?
Just the way it happened too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, umpire camera. Hit him right in the back with a fucking brush.
But, all right. I think now is the time that we head to the Smoke Pit, boys.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, man. What is your prediction for this section?
The Reds are 17 games out of first place at the All-Star break.
Okay.
I don't see them recovering.
Neither do I.
I'm going to go 20.
They showed a stat tonight. There's 2 starting pitchers on the Reds rotation. It is Chase Burns, Andrew Abbott. They are 6-2 in the last, I don't even know how many starts. The same amount of starts, the rest of the starting rotation is 0-12.
It's because they can't stop walking people.
What are they doing to fix it, though? Not a goddamn thing. You're still running dudes out there that there's something mechanically wrong, or like Brady Singer's foot's fucking hurt, and he's still out there trying to pitch. Like, go get on the 15-day IL and get better. We'll bring somebody from Louisville. At least it's somebody that these major league teams haven't fucking seen yet. You have that kind of something going for you. Yeah, not a Brady Singer who already struggles to throw 94 miles an hour, and now that he's hurt is touching 89, 90.
You know how they fix that? Sign Trevor Bauer.
Yeah.
Dude, sign Trevor Bauer, dumbasses.
All right.
Everybody loves Trevor Bauer.
We love Trevor Bauer here.
Even bitches, they like it rough from him.
Trevor, I mean, what? All right,
we love you, Trevor Bauer. You're the fucking man.
I'll give you my prediction.
You only said it because it's got the word dick in it.
Pretty much. Brock Lesnar is going to officially retire after Clash of the Pair.
Okay.
So has he got a match scheduled, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, time out. Wait, pause. He's going to retire. Oba will retire him if Oba signs the contract.
Yes.
We all know Oba's going to sign it because he's the ruler. So.
Yep. I agree. Okay.
You got Tyler.
I guess it's my turn.
Fucking
Trevor Bauer will be back in the MLB before the end of this year is over. The MLB season is over.
You got a weird, even bolder prediction. You got like a Dixon on who is going to sign him?
If you want me to go there, I can go there.
Do it.
I have it down to 3 teams.
Do it.
So I think the Mets will try and do it because they have the money. They need to start pitching. I think the Reds may entertain it, bringing him back, but I think the Dodgers are going to end up paying the money to get him back.
No.
So wasn't he technically still under contract with the Dodgers when all this went down? So do they own the rights to him?
I have no idea. We'd have to do some more research on that.
Because he was suspended, so he doesn't get paid and shit. So doesn't his contract go on hold from that point until he comes back from suspension?
Don't know. I don't know how the contracts work in the MLB.
So, right, as I was going to say, I don't know how MLB worked. Because I know there was a little off topic, but there's a linebacker for the Bengals that just randomly disappeared. I can't even remember his fucking name. Back in early 2000. And he checked himself into rehab or some shit, went to jail out west, and got out like 5 years later, or showed back up 5 years later, whatever it was. And he wanted to play football, but not for the Bengals, and the Bengals wouldn't release his contract. They still owned him for 2 more years.
Well, if we're going to go with that, Rashee Rice violated his probation, so he's missing.
Yeah, 30 days in jail.
But honestly, do the Dodgers...
Can't outrun a 5.56 round.
Do the Dodgers honestly need the pitching now?
It's not the point. If they got him, nobody else does.
Right? Dude, and it's sad. That's like what the Dodgers are doing. They're like, we'll throw fucking 7 Brinks trucks at your house. Come here. Nobody else can have you. Go sit over there. We'll use you sparingly.
Right. We'll use you when we deem necessary.
Yeah.
Or we could just trade fodder out of you for nothing.
That fucking shirtless section is going ape shit now that St. Louis is winning.
All right, guys. Well,
St.
that
Louis
is
just hit a home run. Westbay,
that is
look out
our
your window. You probably see the stadium.
Hey, we don't need people knowing where the fuck I'm at, motherfucker.
You're not there, dumbass. It's just close. It's like Cincinnati's close to me. Oh God.
Nah. Because if you remember my first episode, I said the fucking name where I'm at.
So why are you bitching at me if you said it?
Because I didn't specifically say what motherfucking state.
All right, guys. We're signing off here. We will see you guys later. Like, subscribe, share it. Get out of here.